Hello kids and welcome to my channel The Curious Panda. I'm a panda teacher and in this video we are going to solve an entire mathematics Olympiad question paper. And the paper that we are going to solve is the actual Olympiad question paper of 2017. But before going ahead, I would want to talk to you about this book that I have for you. This book contains 18 previous year question paper with answers, and this you can get at just rupees 89. You can scan this QR code and you can go to the payment page, or you can also check the links below that is there in either in the comment section that is there in the pinned comments or in the description box, because the best way to ace this examination is by practicing more and more of these previous year question paper. Anyway, now that we are done with this, let's now go to our normal screen and solve the question paper. Okay, so in this video, we are going to solve the entire question paper. That is, we are going to solve the entire of 35 questions. The format of the video is going to be that I would read out a question, maybe explain you the question first, and then take a small pause. But the expectation from you would be to pause the video, first solve the question by yourself, and then go to the solution. This will help you in understanding the approach and to understand how to actually build the answer or build the solution to any type of question. And if you get any of the answer correct by solving it yourself, give yourself star in your paper, and at the end of the video my expectation from you would be to actually go to the comment section and let me know how many stars out of 35 did you get, or tell me how many questions out of 35 were you able to solve. Great. So now that we are done with the whole format, whole ground rules, let's go to our first section. Our first section is logical reasoning. Now, logical reasoning section has 10 questions. We have 4 such sections: logical reasoning, then we have mathematical reasoning, then we have everyday mathematics, and then achiever section. Right? Achiever section questions, that we'll have 5 questions, and each of these questions will be actually of 2 marks. Now let's start with logical reasoning question, and let's go to question number 1. Question number 1 says Parth is standing between dash and dash, right? So here we have Parth. So this is Parth. Now Parth is standing between dash and dash. Take some time, solve it, and we meet after you have solved it by yourself. Great. So when you say between means in middle of, right? In middle of. Now, in middle of. So Parth is standing in between or in middle of whom? In middle of Kiara and Ria, right? Kiara and Ria. Option D is the correct answer. If you got it correct, give yourself a star, and we move to question number 2. Dash is the longest. You see a teaspoon, a paintbrush, a nail, and a pencil, and you have to now find out which of these 4 is the longest. The way to do it is actually to draw a line, draw 2 lines, and find out what is the length in terms of this pin, right? This, say for example, this is 1 unit, and so you have to find out how many units these teaspoon, paintbrush, nail, and pencil actually is the length of these paintbrush, teaspoon, nail, and pencil, and then find out which of them is the longest. Again, I will take a break, but you solve it and we meet the other side. Great. Now, if we just drop the line over here, again, my lines are not really straight, but say if we draw the line over here, so we can see that the teaspoon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Teaspoon is 6 units, right? So one pin that you can see over here is 1 unit long, right? So the teaspoon is 6 units long. Then let's drop this one for the paintbrush, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So paintbrush is 7 units long. What about the nail? Nail, if I just draw two lines, nail is, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So nail is 4 units long. Now let's draw this one for pencil, and then we can find out that this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. So pencil is 5 units long. So because paintbrush is 7 units and 7 is greater than 6, 5, and 4, so paintbrush is the longest. So option C is your correct answer. If you got it correct, give yourself a star. We move to question number 3 now. Find the missing number in the given number pattern. So here you can see the number pattern been given over here. So this number is 40, then you have 50. This is what you have to find out, 70 and 80, right? So you have to find out what this number is, right? So pause the video, solve it for yourself, and then go to the solution. Great. I hope you would have got it correct. So from 40 to 50, we are actually, what we are doing, we are actually adding 10, right? So 40 plus 10 is equals to 50. Similarly, from 70 to 80, we are adding 10, right? Plus 10. So from 70 to 80, we are adding actually 10 to 70 to get 80. Now, there is a pattern, right? The question says there is a pattern. So obviously, to 50, again, we will add 10, right? If we add 10, then the same pattern follows. So 50 plus 10 is nothing but 60. So option D is your correct answer. Even you can backtest it. So if this becomes 60, then 60 plus 10 becomes 70. So that means the whole pattern is correct. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That means you are adding 10 to each of the numbers. I hope you got it correct. Give yourself a star if you did. We move to question number 4. The given activity occurs in the dash. So here is a kid that is having lunch and a time is being given over here in the clock. Just look at it and tell me what is the activity and at what time it is happening. Is it morning, afternoon, evening, and night? Great. This is an easy one. So you have lunch in the afternoon, and the time that is also given over here is 1, right? So 1 o'clock is nothing but this is 1 p.m., right? Because lunch always happens in the afternoon, and obviously you're not going to eat anything at 1 a.m., right? 1 a.m. is night 1 o'clock, and you are not going to have any kind of food at that point of time. So option number B is your correct answer. We go to question number 5. Which of the following is the heaviest? So you have been given a banana over here, there's a watermelon, there's an apple, and there's a mango. Generally, which of these following fruit is the heaviest? So among these 4 fruits, generally it's the watermelon that is the heaviest. It's heavier than banana, apple, and mango. So option B is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. And we move to question number 6 now. Select the odd one out. So we have a cat in option A. Option B has a rabbit. This is a tortoise in option number C, and there is a dog in option number D. You have to find out which is the odd one out. So yeah, the odd one out here is option number C, the tortoise. Why? All the 3 animals that is that you see in option A, B, and C, that is a cat, rabbit, and a dog, they all live in land, right? But tortoise can live on both land and in water as well. So option C is the correct answer. Hope you got this correct. And if you did, give yourself a star, and we move to question number 7. Count the number of triangles in the given figure. So you see a figure over here, and you have to find out how many triangles do you see. I hope you know triangle is this 3-sided figure, right? This is what a triangle looks like, right? So pause the video, solve it, and we meet the other side. Great. So I hope you would have got it correct. So let's count the number of triangles. So this is triangle number 1. This is triangle number 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is triangle number 7. This is triangle number 8. Triangle number 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So there are in total 13 triangles in the given figure. Hope you got it correct. Option number B is the correct answer. Let's now go to question number 8. Which of the following options will complete the pattern in the given figure? So there is a pattern that you see in the given figure, but this part is missing. You have to find out what this missing part would look like, right? Again, pause the video, first solve it for yourself, and then go move ahead and look at the solution. Great. Hopefully you got it correct. So let's try and see and try and understand what the pattern should look like, right? So this is a circle. So obviously you have to complete the circle, right? So this circle gets completed over here, right? And then this is a square kind of a figure. So this completes over here, right? So this is going to be like this. Then you should have a line. So you see a line going towards the square, right? So this line, so this should have a line and a circle over here, right? So now let's just look at the options and see how many of these options doesn't have the thing that we are showing. So this doesn't have this line, right? So this cannot be the answer. Here the circle is missing, so this cannot be the answer. Now between both B and C, we have to find which one is correct. Now, this is sky blue. The square that we are drawing, this is sky blue. This is sky blue. So obviously this is also going to be sky blue in color, right? And this should be in, the circle is in pink color. So this has to be pink. So option C is the correct answer because the color here is actually swapped, right? So option C is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star, and we move to question number 9. Dash is the farthest from the bus. So a bus has been given over here. You see Priya, Sachin, Tarun, Kirti and Arav standing at some distance from the bus. So who is farthest from the bus? So farthest means at maximum distance. Who is actually at a distance that is higher among others, right? So if you see here, Arav is the farthest. He is at a higher distance than the other kids, that is Kirti, Tarun, Sachin and Priya. So that is why Arav is the correct answer. Option number D is correct. Hope you got it right. Now we move to question number 10. That is the last question of logical reasoning section. There is a certain relationship between the pair of figures given on either side of double colon. So this is called a double colon. So this is a double colon, right? So there is a certain relationship between the pair of figures given on either side of double colon. So here you can see a vase, a bunch of flowers, there's a pen stand, and then it's asking what should be over here. This is something that is missing. All right, so just pause the video, think through, and let me know what the answer is going to be. So flower, a bunch of flower actually goes inside or into the vase, right? So what goes inside pen stand? Obviously a pen, right? So option A is your correct answer. Hope you got it correct. And this, with this, we end logical reasoning section, and we now go to mathematical reasoning section. Question number 11, we start. I hope you are enjoying the video till now, and let's try and solve question number 11. Select the incorrect match. So 2 tens, 3 ones is what? 23. 4 tens, 6 ones is 46. 5 tens, 8 ones is 58. 9 tens, 1 ones is 19. Now you have to find out which one is incorrect, right? Right. So just go through, solve it for yourself, and then look at the solution. Great. I hope this is an easy one. So 2 tens and 3 ones is what? It is 2 tens and 3 ones is 20 plus 3, which is 23. So this is correct, right? Then 4 tens plus 6 1 is 40 plus 6, which is 46. 5 tens plus 8 1. So whenever there is tens, it is 50 plus 8 is 58. 9 tens plus 1 is 90 plus 1, that is 91, but the number given over here is 19. So D is the correct answer, that this is incorrect, right? This is incorrect. All others are actually correct, right? So option D is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. Let's now go to question number 12. Which of the following number sentences represents the given figure? So you see a number of carrots given over here. Some carrots are cancelled out. Which of the following number sentences represents the given figure? Right? Solve it and we meet the other side. Great. I hope this is again an easy one. So you see how many carrots are given. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 14 carrots in total, out of which 3 have been cancelled out, right? 3 have been cancelled out. So 3 carrots have been cancelled out. So it will be 14 minus 3, and 14 minus 3 is actually 11. This is your correct answer, option A. If you got it correct, give yourself a star, and we move to question number 13. Which of the following shows the greatest number? So on a banana, there are some number given, and some subtraction problem that has been given. You have to find out which of them is the greatest. So it's just nothing but just do the subtraction, find out which of the number is the highest, which of the option has highest number. Pause the video, solve it by yourself, do the subtraction for all 4 options, and then go to the solution and then watch the solution, right? So 89 minus 73. Now my subtraction is a little faster. I hope you would have taken your time and solved it first. So this is nothing but this is 16, right? So I would not go and do all the solution or all the subtraction by myself, right? So I hope you have already done it. 98 minus 87 is nothing but 11. 35 minus 21 is nothing but 14, and 54 minus 42 is nothing but 12. So which of the following shows the greatest number? It is option number A, that is 89 minus 73 equals to 16 is the greatest number. Hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star, and we now move to question number 14. Find the sum of greatest and least number written on the house. So you see a house over here, and you have to find out first what is the greatest number, then you have to find out which is the least number, and then do an addition, right? Then you have to find the sum of them. So what is asking is greatest number. So it's asking you greatest number plus least number, right? So find out first greatest number, then find out least number, and then do a summation. The greatest number that you see on the house itself is 72. So greatest number is 72. And what is the least number? The least number here is 707. So if you do the addition, 72 plus 7, you get 79. Option B is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star, and we now move to question number 15. Now, this one square over here, so these are all set of squares, right? So one square is 1 unit. Then Shruti is dash unit shorter than Sneha. So what you have to do over here is that you have to find out what is Sneha's height in terms of in terms of 1 unit, because the scale that over here is given is of few square, and once one square is 1 unit. You have to find out height of Sneha, then you have to find out height of Shruti, and then do the subtraction. Great. I hope you would have first done it yourself, paused it and done it yourself. So let's find out what is height of Sneha in terms of these square boxes or these square units. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 9 units or 9 square boxes here. Now Sneha actually is, if you draw a line, Sneha is actually 9 units tall. What is Shruti? Shruti, if you draw the straight line over here, you'll find out Shruti is 6 units tall, right? I'm sorry, my line was not straight, but it is actually 6 units. So Shruti is shorted by how much? Shruti is shorted by 9 minus 6 units, that is 3 units. So option B is your correct answer. Hope you got it correct. We now move to question number 16. How many more triangles than squares are there in the given figure? So in this figure, you can see some squares, some triangles, and you have to find out how many are there and then do a subtraction. This might just take some time. Pause the video, do it by yourself before going to the solution. Great, I hope you got it correct. Let's now find out how many triangles and how many squares do we see in this figure. So this is triangle number 1, right? So we have triangle number 2 over here, triangle number 3 here, triangle number 4 here, and then we have triangle number 5 here, triangle number 6 here, triangle number 7, triangle number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So we have 12 triangles. Am I missing something? I don't think I am missing anything, right? Right. Now we have to find out how many squares are there. Now this is square number 1. So let's circle this one, right? This is square number 1, right? Then we have square number 2 here, square number 3 here. Um, is it? So this is square number 4 here. Yeah, I think there are 4 squares, right? So the answer here is, so how many more triangles? So how many triangles are there? We have found out that there are 12 triangles. How many squares are there? There are 4 squares. So how many more triangles are there? This is nothing but 12 minus 4, that is equals to 8. Option number B is your correct answer. I hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. And we now move to question number 17. Now, 17, question number 17, you can see a cat over here. The cat says, I am a two-digit number greater than 7 but less than 15. Identify me. So, there is a two-digit number. Say this is a two-digit number. This is greater than 7. This is more than 7 but smaller than 15. So, what is the number, right? Let's find it out. Now, we meet after this 2 seconds break. Great. I hope you got it correct. Here, this is a two-digit number first of all. So we know this is a two-digit number. Greater than 7 but smaller than 17. So it has to be greater than 7, right? So anything that is greater than 7, so and less than 15 means it is either 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14, right? So here it is 7, greater than 7 but smaller than 18. You can have only these many numbers, right? And out of this also it says two-digit number. It has to be a two-digit. So 8 is a single-digit number, 9 is a single-digit number. So it cannot be either of them. So it has to be either 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So if you see, option number B is the correct answer because that is the only thing that is there. 17 obviously cannot be the answer because it is more than 15. 6 cannot be the answer because it is less than 7. And 9 is a single digit number. I hope you got it right. If you did, give yourself a star and we move to question number 18. Arrange the following numbers from greatest to the smallest. So there are 4 rabbits that you can see over here. Rabbit number P, Q, R and S. And you can see an addition problem that is given over here on each of the rabbit. You have to do the addition, the summation, and then find out which one is the greatest and then arrange it from greatest to the smallest, right? So do the addition first and then arrange the numbers from greatest to the smallest and find out which is the correct answer. Great. I hope you would have got it correct. So 8 plus 9 we know is 17. 20 plus 2 we know is 22. 12 plus 7 is 19. I hope you have done the addition by yourself. I'm not doing it over here. So now we know that P is 17, Q is 22, R is 19 and S is 18, right? So we know 22 is the highest among all the numbers. So Q comes first, then comes 19. So R is next, then comes 18, S and then P. So this is QRSP. Option number D is the correct answer. I hope you got it right. If you did, give yourself a star. We now go to question number 19. We have to find the value of x plus y, right? X plus y is what you have to find out. So first you have to find out what x is, then you have to find out what y is, and then find out x plus y. Pause the video, solve it by yourself, and then go to the solution. Great. So I think first we have to find out what is x. So it's given over here 4 plus x is equals to 7, right? 4 plus x should be equals to 7, right? 4 plus x. Now what should be added to 4? What should you add? So what should you add? So x is what you have to add to 4 so that you get 7. So we know 4 plus 3 is equals to 7, right? So x is nothing but 3. So we now know x is equals to 3. Now 3 plus 6 is equals to y. So 6 plus 3 is what? 9. So y is nothing but 9. So x plus y will be how much? 3 plus 9, that is equals to, if you add, we'll get it as 12. Option number C is the correct answer. I hope you have got it correct. Now we move to question number 20. The given number line shows dash, right? So there is some number line that you can see. Is it counting by threes? Is it counting by twos, counting by five, or counting by four? Is what you have to find out. Do take some time, solve it, and we meet the other side. This is an easy one, right? From 0 to 3, what is actually increasing? It is increasing by 3, right? From 0 to 3. From 3 to 6, right? It is again increasing by 3, right? From no 3, from 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, it is, the number is actually being increased by 3. Again, from 6 to 9, it's 9 to 12. So this is where you are actually counting the number by 3. Option number A is your correct answer. Hope you got it right. If you did, give yourself a star. And now we move to the next section, that is everyday mathematics. Everyday mathematics is where you get mostly simple addition and subtraction questions. Minnie had some hair clips as shown here. 8 of them got lost. So there are some hair clips that you can see, you have to count it out. Then 8 of them got lost. How many hair clips were left with her? Great, I hope you would have done it correctly. Let's count the number of hair clips that you can see in this figure. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 hair clips over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 again here. Again you have 6 here, and again you have 6 here. So how many hair clips are there in total? It is 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. That is 4 times 6, and you get 24. Now out of this, 8 got lost. So what you have to then do is 8, if 8 got lost, so now you have to do 24 minus 8. So you have to subtract 8 from 24 to get the right answer. That is nothing but 16. The other way to do it also is that if say these are all 24 clips she had, say these are the 8 that got lost. This got lost, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 got lost, 7 and 8. So these 8 got lost, right? Then how many are left with Minnie? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If you add it, you get 16. So this option number C is your correct answer. There are two ways to do it. Whichever way you do it, it is correct. Khushi has, you can see some crowns. Vidhi has this many crowns more than Khushi, right? How many crowns do they have all together? So first you have to find out how many crowns Khushi has. Then you have to find out how many crowns Vidhi has. So Vidhi would have what Khushi has plus the number of crowns that you can see over here. And then finally you have to do a summation of crowns that Khushi has plus the number of crowns that Vidhi has, because at the end what the answer they're looking for, how many crowns do they have all together, how many crowns they have all together. Pause the video, solve it by yourself, and then we move to the solution. Great. So let's count this out. So Khushi has how many crowns? She has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So Khushi has 5 crowns. Vidhi has how many? Vidhi has 4 more crowns than Khushi. So Khushi had 5. So Vidhi has 5 plus 4, that is equals to 9. How many crowns do they have altogether? So altogether they have 9 plus 5, that is equals to 14 crowns. So this is your correct answer, option number D. I hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. And we now move to question number 23. Shahil has rupees 50. Which of the following items can he buy if he spends all his money, right? So Sahil has 50 rupees with him. Now, if he wants to spend all the money, which of the set of things or combination of things that he can purchase, you have to go directly to the options, find out how much each of this would actually cost Sahil, and then find out what the overall cost would come out to be. Whichever comes out as 50 is the correct answer. Okay, so let's try and find out from the options given over here. So one book and three staplers would cost Sahil how much? So one book would cost rupees 30. I'm not drawing the rupee sign. That would just for the sake of simplicity. I'm just writing rupees. And three staplers. Stapler cost rupees 10, right? So this will be rupees 10 plus rupees 10 plus rupees 10. Now, if you do the addition, you will find out that this costs rupees 60 in total, right? Now, going to option number 2. Obviously, this cannot be the answer because that Sahil has rupees 50 and he is spending all of it. One book and two pens. One book would cost Sahil rupees 30. Two pens would cost rupees 5 plus rupees 5, right? This is for the book. This is pen number 1 and pen number 2. If you do the addition, you will get it as rupees 40. This cannot be the answer as well, right? He has to spend all the money. Two staplers would cost rupees 10 plus rupees 10, and four pens would cost rupees 5 plus rupees 5 plus rupees 5 plus rupees 5, right? So this is for stapler number 1, stapler number 2. So two staplers, pen number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And if you do this addition, you will get it as rupees 40. Again, this cannot be the answer because Sahil has to spend all the money, right? Now come to option number D. So option number D has one book, that is rupees 30, plus two staplers. Stapler number 1 costs rupees 10. The second stapler costs rupees 10, another rupees 10. So total is rupees 50. Option D is the correct answer. I hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. And now we move to question number 24. Sonali has 20 flowers. So Sonali has how many flowers? 20 flowers. She puts them equally into baskets of 3 flowers each. How many flowers are left in the end, right? So Sonali has 20 flowers with her. So there are 20 flowers. Then she has some baskets as well, right? So there is no limit on number of baskets Sonali has, right? So she puts them equally into baskets of 3 flowers each. So each basket will contain 3 flowers. How many flowers are left in the end, right? So no basket can have 2 or 1 flower. It has to be 3 flowers in each basket, right? So find out how many flowers are left in the end. Great. So say for example, this has 3 flowers. So there were 20 flowers, right? So from 20, Sonali puts 3 flowers over here, right? If she puts 3 flowers inside basket number 1, then how many are left with her? She will then have 17 flowers, right? 20 minus 3, 17 with her. From 17, she will again put 3 flowers in basket number 2. How many flowers would be there with her then? 17 minus 3, that is 14. Again, from 14 flowers that she has, she will put 3 flowers inside this. 14 minus 3 is how much? 14 minus 3 is 11, right? So she now has 11 flowers. After again putting 3 flowers over here, she will have 3 flowers over here. She will have only 8 flowers because she has put 3 out of 11 flowers. So again, she'll put 3 flowers over here. So if she puts 3 flowers over here, then after putting 3 flowers over here, how many flowers she has is 8 minus 3, that is 5. From 5, again she puts 3 flowers over here, right? Then how much she's left with? She's left with 2 flowers. Now, in the next basket, she cannot put 2 flowers, right? She will have to put 3 flowers. If not, then 2 flowers are actually left with her. So option number B is your correct answer. That is 2, right? So 2 flowers are left in the end. Question number 25. Weight of a box is shown here. So you can see the weight of the box in the figure. What will be the weight of 5 such boxes, right? So you have to first find what the weight of the box is, and then you have to add that number 5 times, all right? Try it out and we meet after this short break. Great. So the weight of the flower that you can of the box that you can see. So this is 0, this is 10. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 in between. So this is fifth. So if this is 0, this is 10. So this is 2, this is 4, this is 6, this is 8. And the weighing scale actually points towards 4, right? So the box is 4 kgs, right? The weight of the box is 4 kgs. What will the weight of 5 such boxes? It will be nothing but 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, like so, right? This is weight of box number 1. So this is box 1. So let's say this is box 2. So this is 4 kgs. This is box 3, box 4, and box 5, right? So all of them are 4 kg weight, right? So 4 plus 4 plus 4 5 times is nothing but 20 kgs. Option number D is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. We now move to question number 26. Okay, so I'll just take a small pause and talk about my book here. So I hope you would have liked my video till now. If you did, and if you think you would want to solve more of such question, if you find it more fun, or if you want to ace the examination, you have to practice more and more such questions, more and more such question paper, that too also within the time, that is within 1 hour. And to do that, you would need more and more previous year question papers. And if you want that, I have one book for you which has 18 previous year question paper. The one that I have is obviously a PDF file. If you want to purchase this book, you can scan the QR code over here, or you can go to the description box or the pinned comments and you can find a link there, and you can get this book at just rupees 89. Now let's get back to the video. Arsh buys some stickers. He pastes 5 stickers in his notebooks and gives 7 stickers to Sam. If Arsh has 3 stickers left, then how many stickers does he buy? Right? So Arsh bought some stickers, right? So just say that that is what we have to also find out, how many stickers did he buy. He pastes 5 stickers first in his notebook and then gives 7 stickers to Sam. If Arsh still has 3 stickers left, how many stickers does he buy? Pause the video, read the question again and again, understand the question well, and then place the video and go to the solution. Right. So Arsh has some stickers, right? He buys some stickers. He pastes 5 stickers. So 5 stickers are used now, right? Then in his notebook and gives 7 stickers to Sam. So he gave 7 stickers to Sam, right? Now if Arsh still has 3 stickers left, right? If Arsh still has 3 stickers left, means so total number of stickers that he bought was something like X. Let's say he first pastes 5 stickers in his notebook. So 5 goes to the notebook, 7 he gives to Sam, and then 3 are still left, right? So it will be nothing but 5 plus 7 plus 3. And if you just add this, you get 15. That is option number B. I hope you understand and you get it right. If you did, give yourself a star. And now we move to question number 27. So Raj has some toy cars. So you can see, you can count that out. Mohit has some toy cars, less cars than Raj. How many car does Mohit has? So first you have to find out how many cars Raj had, and then you have to subtract the number that says Mohit has dash number of cars less than Raj. So it's just a counting and then a subtraction problem. Read the question again, solve it, and we meet the other side. Great. So let's count it out. Raj had 1, 2. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So Raj had 12 cards, right? 12 toy cards. Mohit has 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Mohit had 4 cards, less cards than Raj. So Raj had 12 toy cards and Mohit has 12, 4 less. So this is 4 less than Raj, right? So Raj had 12. So this is 12 minus 4, that is 8. So Mohit had 8 cards with him. Option number C is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. Let's now move to question number 28. Ria has some flowers as shown here. So you can see some flowers given over here. She gives 2 pink flowers to Monu and 3 yellow flowers to Simi. How many yellow flowers are left with her? So here we have to talk, you have to focus more on yellow flowers than pink flowers, right? Because finally at the end of it, you have to find out how many yellow flowers are there, right? So pause the video, solve it, and we meet the other side. Great. So Ria has some flowers as shown over here. So Ria has how many flowers? Ria has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Ria has 7 yellow flowers, right? Again, she has some pink flowers. We don't have to count that because we have to finally find out how many yellow flowers are left with her, right? She gives 2 pink flowers to Monu. Again, we don't care about pink flowers. And 3 yellow flowers to Simi, right? So she gives 3 yellow flowers. So she gives 1, 2, and 3 yellow flowers. How many yellow flowers are is she left with? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So she's left with 4 yellow flowers. Option A is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. And we move to question number 29. So Mohan has 40 sweets. He gives 10 sweets to Vinay. So Mohan has 40 sweets, right? And he gives 10 sweets to Vinay and eats 15 sweets. How many sweets are left with him? Very simple subtraction problem. Do it and we meet the other side. Great. I think easy one. So Mohan had 40 sweets. He first gives 10 sweets to Vinay. So he gives 10 sweets, right? Minus 10. So how many sweets are left with Vinay now? Sorry, Mohan now is 40 minus 10. 10 is the number of sweets he gave to Vinay, right? So 40 minus 10 is 30. Now he eats 15 sweets, right? So out of 30, now he eats 15 sweets. That is 30 minus 15 is equals to 15 is the number of sweet is actually that is left with Mohan now. So option number A is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. Now we move to the last question before we move to achiever section, right? If Aman's birthday is 4 days before the second Wednesday of January, then when will Aman celebrate his birthday, right? So first you have to find out what is the second Wednesday of January and then see what is 4 days before the second Wednesday of January, right? So solve it first and then go to the solution. Great. I hope you have got it right. So, second Wednesday of January is what? So, this is Wednesday, right? This is Wednesday. This is first Wednesday. This is second Wednesday of January. So, now Aman's birthday is 4 days before second Wednesday. So, one day before Wednesday, that is one day before 10th of January is 9th of January. 2 days before 10th of January is 8th of January. 3 days before 10th of January, 7th of January, and 4 days before 10th of January is nothing but 6th of January. That is option number C is the correct answer. Hope you got it right. If you did, give yourself a star. And now we move to the most important section, that is achiever section. The question over here, each question over here actually carries 2 marks. Till now, for the first 30 question, each question actually carried 1 mark, right? From now on, for the next 5 questions, the each question would carry 2 marks, and that is why it is very very important. The question becomes a little more advanced, so practice here makes it very very important. And if you want to practice more and more such things, obviously you can look to buy the question paper, 18 previous year question paper, and you will be able to access around 90 achiever section question. It will be a good practice for you and to solve and ace the examination. Now select the correct option, right? So Nishit, Nishi and Nitish. Nishit here is saying I have 3 rupees 20 notes and 2 rupees 50 notes. So Nishit here has 3 rupees 20 notes and 2 rupees 50 notes. So what is the total amount of money Nishit has is something you have to find out. Nishi says, I have 2 rupees 20 notes and 4 rupees 10 notes. Again, you have to find out how much amount of money Nishi has. And Nitish says, I have 1 rupees 100 note and 1 rupees 10 note. So you have to find out how much money Nitish has and then find out which of the option is actually correct, right? So pause the video, solve it for yourself. This is very important that you solve it first by yourself and then move to the solution. Solving and practicing is very important if you really want to ace this examination. This we would have got it correct. So Nishit says I have 3 rupees 20 notes. So Nishit has how many? He has rupees 20. So he has 3 rupees 20 notes, right? So rupees 20 plus rupees 20 plus rupees 20 and 2 rupees 50 notes. Rupees 50 plus rupees 50, right? If you do the addition over here, so you will now know that Nishit has rupees 160 with him, right? So if you do the addition yourself, you'll find that out. I hope you'd have done the addition yourself already. I have 2 rupees. So Nishi says I have 2 rupees 20 notes and 4 rupees 10 notes. So Nishi has 2 rupees 20 notes, right? 2 rupees 20 notes. And then she has 10 rupees note, right? 4. So this is 3 and this is 4. Now, sorry, this is 10, right? Now, if you do the addition, 20 plus 20 is 40, plus 10 is 50, plus 10 60, plus 10 70, plus 10 80. So Nishi has rupees 80 with her, right? So how Nishit had rupees 160 and Nishi now has rupees 80 with her. How much money does Nitish have? Nitish has rupees 100, 1 rupees 100 note and then 1 rupees 10 note. So in total, Nitish has rupees 110 with him. So now we know that Nishit has rupees 160, Nishi has rupees 80 and Nitish has rupees 110, right? Now we have to find out the correct option. Nishit has the most money. Nishit has the most money. So out of all three, Nishit actually has the most money. So this is correct. And let's go to option number B. Nitish has more money than Nishit. So Nishit has obviously has the most money. Nitish has rupees 110. Does he have more money than Nishit? No. So this is incorrect. This is not correct. Nishi has more money than Nishit. Now Nishi has rupees 80. Is it more than what Nishit has, that is rupees 160? No, this is also incorrect, right? So Nitish has the least money. Nishit has the most money. Nitish has the least money. No, Nishi has the least money, right? Nishi has only rupees 80. Nitish has rupees 110 with him. So if you see, option A is your correct answer. That's the only correct option we have. We also tested all the 3 options as well, and those were incorrect, right? Now let's move to question number 32. Look at the given picture and fill in the blanks. Bag dash, and the dash is P. Bag dash contains maximum number of flowers. So you have to find out first how many flowers are there in each of the pockets and in each of the bags, right? And then answer the question and find out P, Q, and R. Bag dash contains maximum number of flowers. Total number of flowers in pocket 2 of all the bags. So you have to add all the flowers that you see in pocket 2 of all 3 bags. This is bag 1, bag 2, and bag 3. Bag 2 contains dash less flowers than bag 1 and bag 3 altogether. So bag 2 contains how many less, right? So you have to first find out bag 1, bag 3 mein how many flowers you have altogether, and then find out, then subtract that from bag with the number of flowers that is there in bag number 2. So find out P, Q, and R, do it yourself first, and then only go to the solution. Great. So if you see, bag dash contains maximum number of flowers. Let's just find out how many flowers are there in each of the pocket and in each of the bag, right? So let's go to bag number 1 first. Bag number 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So in pocket 1, there are 6 flowers. In pocket number 2, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are 5 flowers. So in total, in bag 1, there are 11 flowers, right? Now let's go to bag number 2. In bag 2, pocket number 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 flowers. And in pocket 2, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 more. So, sorry, 6 more here in pocket number 2. And again, there are total 11 flowers in bag number 2. In bag number 3, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in pocket 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in pocket number 2, right? Now let's say, and if you add both of them, it is 12, right? Now bag dash contains maximum number of flowers. So we know bag number 3 contains maximum number of flowers. So P is equals to 3, right? So now option number A, option number C cannot be the answer. Total number of flowers in pocket 2 of all the bags is, right? So you can see Q is given as 18 in both, so it has to be 18, but let's just count it out, right? So in first in bag number 1 there are 5, right? There are 5 flowers in back pocket number 2, right? Sorry, I'll just go back. Yeah. So pocket number 2. In bag 2, there are 6 flowers in pocket number 2. In bag 3, there are 7 flowers in pocket number 2. If you just add all of it, you will find it as 18. Although we already deduced that it has to be 18 because the two option that is there can only be 18. Now bag 2 contains dash less flowers than bag 1 and bag 3. So bag 2 contains how many? Bag 2 contains 11 flowers, right? And how many less flowers than bag 1 and bag 3 altogether? So bag 1 and bag 3, if you add, how many flowers are there? 11 plus 12 is equals to 23, right? And now, and bag 2 contains how many flowers? That is 11. So 23 minus 11 is nothing but 12. So option B is the correct answer. So what you have to find here is bag 2 contains dash less flowers than bag 1 and bag 3 altogether. Means you have to first add number of flowers that are there in bag 1 and bag 3 altogether. Altogether, that is, bag 1 has 11 flowers, bag 3 has 12 flowers. So 11 plus 12 is 23. That is what I did over here, right? And then you have to subtract the number of flowers that is there in bag number 12, because it's asking how many less flowers are there, or how many more are there in bag 1, bag 3 altogether. So it is 23 minus 11, that is 12. I hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. And now we move to question number 33. It is an abacus problem. Which abacus represents 78 minus 24? So first do 78 minus 24 and then find out which of the abacus actually says the same. Do it yourself and then go to the solution. Great. I hope you have got it correct. So 78 minus 24. If you do 8 minus 4 is 4. 7 minus 2 is 5. So 54. Now which of this option shows 54? Let's go to option number 1. So the tens place has 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? This is 4. And the ones place has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is nothing but 45. Tens place over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7. And the ones place is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this number is 78. Let's go to option number C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So this number is 55. And now let's go to option number D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 54. Option number D is your correct answer. Hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. Let's now move to question number 34. So you can see columns. Column number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there are some number equation or number problem that is given. So 5 tens plus 24 ones, or 72 ones plus 12 ones. You have to do to find the answer, or you have to solve it first. Find out in column number 1 what the numbers are given, and then the same in column 2 you can find out that some numbers are given. So you have to numbers are given in a word format. You have to then do a match, right? You have to do the match of the following. So again, I'll pause the video, you solve it first yourself, and then we move to the answer. Great. Let's now find out what are given over here in column 1, right? 5 tens plus 24 ones. 5 tens is nothing but 50, right? Plus 24 ones is 50 plus 24. I hope you would have done this already and you have also found out what it is. So 50 plus 24 is nothing but 74. So this matches to A matches, sorry, yeah, A matches. Okay, so this is P, right? This is P, this is Q, this is R, and this is S. I'm so sorry, I think this was missed out. So P is nothing but 3, right? P is 3. Now, that means this and this cannot be the answer. Let's now go to Q. Q says 72 ones plus 12 ones, right? If 72 plus 1 plus 12 ones, if you do the addition, you will get 84. So B becomes 4, right? B becomes 4. So this is correct. Now let's go to C, that is R. R is 4 tenths. 4 tenths is 40 plus 5 tens is 50, right? 4 tens is 40, 5 tens is 50. If you do the addition, you get 90. This becomes option, so C is 2, right? So our R is 2. So R is 2. Option number A is the correct answer. Let's also try and solve this. 4 tens is 40 plus 29 ones is 29, right? So 40 plus 29, if you do the addition, right? So let's do it one over here. 9 plus 0 is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. It is 69. So this is here. And option number A is the correct answer. Hope you got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star. And let's now move to question number 35. That is the last question. Arrange the following objects in descending order according to their weights. You can see the weights given over here. So there is cherries, hot dog, mango, and burger. You can see the weights given over here. You just have to do in descending order. Now, what is descending order? We will discuss when we talk about the solution. You solve the problem first and then we move to the solution. Great. Let's see what is descending order. Descending order means something that is greatest to smallest, right? From larger number to a smaller number, right? That is descending. Ascending means smaller to larger, right? From bigger to smaller to bigger, right? So descending means first you have to give the larger number. So from the larger number to the smaller number, right? So cherries, what is the weight of cherry? So, right, so weight of cherry is 20 units, right? It can be any unit, it can be kgs, grams, whatever it is, right? Hot dog is how much? Hot dog, here you can see this is 40, this will be somewhere around 47, right? Say 47 kgs, right? Then mango is 30 kgs, right? This you can see this is 30. And if you see this over here for burger is around 35 units. I'm so sorry, I'm just saying kgs. This is not kgs, this is units. Again, this is units, right? So cherries is 20 units, hot dog is 47 units, mango is 30 units, and burger is 35 units, right? Now you have to arrange it in descending order, that is from greatest to smallest, right? From larger number to the smaller number. The one that has the highest weight first and then towards the smallest weight. So highest weight is of hot dog, that is 47 units. So it has to be either option C or option D, right? Then for after that we have burger. So again, both of them have the same thing. And after that it has to be mango. So hot dog, burger, mango, cherries is the correct order. So option number D is the correct answer. So with this, we complete the whole of the paper. My request is you just go down to the comment section and let me know how many correct answer did you get, right? Hopefully you'd have got more than 30 correct answers. If you did, very well. Else you need more and more practice. And if you need more practice, again, I would want to talk about my book. This book contains 18 previous year question paper for you to practice, and practice will actually make you ace this examination. You need to practice a lot more to actually, do well in this exam. Hope you would have liked the video. If you did, do subscribe to my channel, do like the video, and we are going to meet you in the next video. Till then, thank you. Jai Hind.